Kathleen every time I talk on our webcasts, making sure that I'm doing my best job. And she's coaching me along to make sure that we're delivering a wonderful tool for you, as well as expertise on how to use the tool. And I know that all of you want to know more. She is going to teach and train on the use of the tools today. Uh, and she'll be doing some other stuff with respect to AI. And I promise you this, although I love being with you, she's going to do a way better job than I could ever do. So, with that, Kathleen, thank you so much for joining us. And I will hand it on over to you.
Thank you so much, Blake. It's been truly an honor to get to work with you and learn more about Lev AI. And I am so excited to be here with you all today to be able to share about artificial intelligence and how that relates to Lev AI. So, few housekeeping notes. Please no recording or nor pictures. So if you want to take out your phones and send some text really quick to make sure that everyone on your team is on this call. Again, this is not going to be recorded. This is not going to be shared after the fact. So you want to make sure that everyone is here. However, you can all take notes. And I promise what I'm going to share here is going to help you in your Lev AI journey, in your artificial intelligence journey. So first, thank you so much, Blake, for that amazing introduction. My name is Kathleen Ross. I am a certified AI consultant. I've worked in network marketing. I've worked in direct to consumer. Blake shared a lot of the brands that I've worked with. But most importantly, I'm an entrepreneur just like you all. So I know what it's like to be, I'm a solopreneur. So I know what it's like to be by myself, trying to figure things out, trying to figure out what to focus on and how to market my business, even though I am an expert marketer. So I know what it's like to be in your shoes. Now, the chat should be open so that you can send me and the team some notes. Okay, and I already see people are sending me some questions. So I'm excited to see all of your questions in the chat. If I don't get to all your questions, please know that we're going to take notes of everything and make sure that we can incorporate that into future trainers with the Lev AI team. So first of all, I want to know where everybody is and I want to see some thumbs up. Are you ready to learn about AI? You got to send in the chat where you're from and send me some love throughout this. Use those reactions. All right, I see some thumbs up. I think you're about ready. You're about ready to get started. All right. Okay, now we see people joining from El Paso, New York, Tallahassee, Idaho, Elizabeth, New Jersey, all over the amazing. We're so excited to see you all. Everyone from Florida. I'm joining from Florida as well. All right, now we're lighting up the chat. Now I know you're ready to go. Okay, what can you expect from this workshop? So the first thing that I want to teach you is how to get unstuck when you're in your business, when you're on your own. What do you do? How do you go to AI to get unstuck? The second is we're going to learn about AI tools. We're going to be specifically focusing in on Lev AI. I want you to know that I test a lot of tools. I test tools constantly. Lev AI tools, other AI tools I share with companies around the world about AI. And today we're going to be focusing in on Lev AI. And then, of course, what do we all want to do? We all want to save time, right? We want AI to save us time so that we can focus in on what actually matters. What actually matters is our relationships in our life, is building our business and focusing on working on our business and not in our business. Okay, you with me? All right. Let's see. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is what is AI? I want you all to actually know how to speak about what AI is. You may have already joined this business and starting to share it, but you may not fully understand what AI is. So I'm going to demystify that. We're going to talk through some general fundamentals of AI. I want to teach you how to work with AI. We're going to be actually showing you how to use the Lev AI tools and some of my Lev AI tips. Now, first thing I want to start out with, what is AI? You can use this chat. The chat is open today, so you can talk directly to me. I want to know, what is AI? I would give, cookies or something, but let's see. The chat's a little quiet, so that means you may not know, and that's okay. Okay, people are saying a productivity tool, artificial intelligence. Yes, artificial intelligence is what AI stands for. It's a helper. Okay, we've got a time saver. All right, now everybody's awake. Artificial intelligence, yes. Okay, so artificial intelligence, AI, is a field of computer science dedicated to creating systems capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include reasoning, problem solving, understanding natural language, recognizing patterns, and adapting to new or evolving situations. That was a lot to say that AI is technology trying to assimilate what humans' intelligence can do, right? So this can sound kind of overwhelming. But I want you to know that it's part of this scientific field, computer sciences. So that includes robotics, that includes all sorts of other aspects, right? And artificial intelligence is not new. When we've been hearing about the AI revolution, AI boom, I want you to know the term artificial intelligence has been around for a long time. In fact, it actually started in the 50s. So when we think about AI, we are thinking about one specific thing, which I'm going to talk to you about next, but AI is really everywhere. Right? AI is in all the technology we use today. It's in Siri if you have an iPhone. It's in Alexa if you use the Amazon and home services. It's in search engines. It's in social media. It's in our camera. It's in our smartphones. So we are already all using AI. But what does anybody know what happened in around November 2022? There was a big advancement. That is when LLMs became available. Now, LLM is a term that means a large language model. Okay, and a large language model is a type of artificial intelligence. Remember, I said that there's robotics, there's all sorts of things. So it's a type of artificial intelligence trained on vast amounts of text data to understand, generate, and respond in natural human language. That's why it seems like we're chatting with a person when we're chatting with AI. We're not. It's actually using data to come up with a predictive response. It uses the patterns in data to perform tasks like writing, answering questions, and summarizing information, making it a powerful tool for communication and problem solving. So what I want you to know here is that I really underlined this patterns in data because it's also important to know that AI doesn't fully understand, right? Machine learning doesn't fully understand. It's using the data that we have to predict the next response. If any of you have ever used in your email or if you're texting and you see that it provides a prediction of the next response, right? That was the early iterations of large language models. And that's essentially what's happening when you chat with an LLM, and there's many of them, that you're getting that predictive next word. Okay, so now if you ever get a Jeopardy question that says, what does LLM stand for? You'll know, right? Now, I want to talk about what AI is great for. Okay? I want to actually know. Anybody in the chat want to tell me what AI is great for? What they love about Lev AI and how they're using AI? Let's see. We got everything. Someone said, Michael says everything. Tammy says time saver. Beverly says save time. Oh, Monifica is loving the twin, sending automations, everything. Everyone's saying everything. Okay. Well, okay. I'm an AI expert and I'd say maybe not everything, but let's talk about what I think it is good for. Programming. Yes, Ashley. It's great for generating ideas. It's great for creating drafts, and it's great for editing your writing, right? It's also good for saving time and things like that, but these are the core things that I see LLMs being really great for. But AI is not perfect, okay? Right? I actually don't think AI is for everything because it's not going to be perfect every single time. We have to know that, right? We have to have the patience and understanding that as AI doesn't fully understand yet, it's not going to be perfect. It's getting better and better, right? But it's not going to be perfect every time. So you have to learn that you must iterate, right? And oftentimes, the more you iterate, the better the responses it gets because you're learning and the technology is learning or understanding and recognizing the patterns and what a good response looks like. The next is it's not going to require any effort or skill, okay? You have to, if any of you have tried any of these tools, you'll realize they're a lot they're easy, but it's not just, oh, it requires no skill. It requires no effort. You must invest the time to learn, right? Like anything. Now, I want to address one more thing. This is my robot elephant because this is the elephant in the room, okay? AI will not replace all humans or animals because, we have my robot elephant here. So we have to learn to work with AI. Now, this is my perspective, and I'm here to tell you that I don't believe AI will replace all humans. But I do recognize that there may be people who are saying they're scared. Now, a lot of you are early adopters and using AI, and you've jumped on to the Lev AI opportunity. And, you may not be thinking, I'm scared of AI, but I want you to know that there may be people who you're talking to who may be a little concerned and they may be scared, right? So I'm only going to spend 1 minute on this because I know there are people who are scared, right? And change, it's natural to feel this reaction because AI is something really big and it's a big change. But here's the key to learning AI and winning anything at life. It's the way you choose to see it and what you do about it. I see it this way, and I invite you all to do this. AI isn't here to replace us, it's here to empower us. I want you to think of it as a tool. Think about it like a phone or your calculator. It's designed to make life easier. And the key is to stay curious and open-minded. Instead of fearing AI, and I encourage you to tell other people, instead of fearing AI and what it might do, I want you to focus on how it can help you, how it can save you time, how it can spark creativity, how it can expand your business. Because the future is about us working with AI and not against it. Okay, are you with me, Gavin? I need some thumbs up. Yes, I see some yeses in the chat. Yes. Okay, so you're already taking the first step. Those of you who've bought into Lev AI, you've already joined Lev AI, you're on board, right? Now you get to go out and invite other people to join the AI revolution. So you can ask people, you're going to stay scared or are you going to join? You have the two choices, right? Because AI can help and AI can be your advantage. Now, not all of you might know this, but Lev AI actually means something, the Lev and the AI, right? And it has something to do with this. So I'm going to tell you about that today. A lot of people are saying they were never scared. That's because you're early adopters. But I want you to know about the other people that you're going to be talking to when you go out and share the Lev AI business opportunity or just people in your life, right? We can't just because someone's scared, we can't write them off. We have to hold their hand and take them with us on this journey, right? We need to be in the future together. So I want to go back to another word you may have heard about, which is called prompting. You may have heard this word, right? But what does that really mean? Okay? Prompting, in my words, is just a fancy way to say you're communicating with AI. Now, the official term is prompting is how you communicate with AI tools in natural language. It means asking clear, specific questions and giving detailed instructions to get the best result. So this is what prompting is. And now a lot of people may think, well, I'm not prompting in Lev AI. I'm just using the tools, right? Well, you're still prompting, even if you're uploading screenshots, even if you're giving simple instructions in the tool. Okay. So in the Lev AI marketing app. Now, I want to tell you what the key to prompting is, okay? No matter what tool you use, there is one key to making sure that you get better results with AI. And the number one thing to remember is quality in equals quality out. Okay? You may have heard the reverse, which is garbage in, garbage out, right? So the quality of the input, what you put into AI is going to help you get better outputs, which in turn saves you time. If you're finding you're doing something, because remember we said you have to iterate, we said that it's not going to be perfect every single time, right? We need to make sure that we're providing the right background information, the right context, the right information to get a better output. And that's what's going to save us time. It can even boost creativity. With the better prompts that you do, it's going to give you better ideas quickly and quick solutions. Now, what is basic prompting, right? So anyone that's just starting out with AI, basic prompting, you could be asking questions, and it could be giving simple instructions. Now, in Lev AI, you actually have the ability to go back and forth with and chat with AI in multiple different places. You have help me reply. You have the my AI chat in the train my AI section. You can actually just chat with that like you were chatting with any other LLM. You can ask it questions. You can give it simple instructions. It's right there for you. So make sure you use the Lev AI tool. Now, who's ready? I need to get some hearts if you're ready to hear what I think the advantages of Lev AI are, and you would like to see maybe some tutorials. Okay, now I'm getting the right amount of hearts. Okay, good. All right, we're ready. So there are many tools out there, and like I said, I test a lot of tools, okay? I test video tools, I test photo tools, I test any tool that you can imagine, email readers, I have AI note takers, I test them all, right? So here's what I, as an AI expert, think is really cool about Lev AI and why I think Lev AI can help you. First, it removes complexity, okay? Like I said, I test a lot of tools. Not all these tools are very easy to use. Some of them are quite complex. They're getting better, right? As Lev AI is going to get better, but it's a lot easier than other tools, especially if you're new to AI. So Lev AI gives you one workspace where all your contacts, all your content, your website, your messages, your posts, your follow-up is all in the same system, right? So removing that complexity. Just because AI tools are available does not make that they're easy to use. And you also have so many different tools, right? Now, this is so key. The second is that it accelerates consistency. If you want more leads and you want more sales, consistency is the hardest part. Okay, I used Lev AI today as I was preparing for this session with you, and I'm going to show you the videos to help me be more consistent because I just wasn't responding to messages today. I wasn't responding to comments on my social posts on my LinkedIn, and Lev AI helped me be consistent. I've also seen some really incredible examples of those who participated in that 30-day challenge. I saw huge wins when there was consistency. But we know, just like anything in life, you can have the best tools. You can have a Ferrari outside, you can have an amazing sports car. If you never drive it, you're never going to go anywhere. So we have to be consistent. And Lev AI helps us with these automation, these daily actions, right? It helps us with the daily actions that most people skip out on, right? Posting, following up, messaging, and nurturing contacts. So accelerating that consistency. Now, I told you I was going to tell you a secret. Well, Lev AI gives you leverage. Now, you may or may not know that Lev AI actually stands for leverage. Lev stands for leverage. So that's why this company named themselves Lev AI. So AI is only valuable if it saves you time. And the features inside the Lev AI platform are built to reduce the time that you put in while improving the output. Okay. Did anybody know that? Yeah, there we go. Deborah knew that it was Leverage AI. Okay. Now, number 4 is it's built for small businesses and it's built for solopreneurs. You don't have to have a big team to be able to get great efforts. You don't need to have this big social media team. You can use Lev AI to be able to support your business. And, I would say that Lev AI is also built for a relationship. So business